because it's class warfare, and we're fighting back. And we're going to finish this war, and we're going to finish this strong. Because in this country, we have an accumulation of wealth that I'm sure all of you know about. The top 5% control about 80% of the wealth in this country. This effort right now that we're seeing at Verizon is one more symbol of what's going on in this country, what's going wrong in this country. We need to fight back against this trend, and it's happening in the tax code, it's happening in healthcare, it's happening in education, it's happening in so many ways that people that are being affected need to come together like this and send a strong, unmistakable message back saying enough. We're going to fight back. And so Congressman Hinchey stands with you in this fight, and always has. And I hope you all know it.
Absolutely.
He saw this train coming a few weeks ago with Verizon, and many of you may already know he's written to the CEO of Verizon and the Chief Operating Officer of Verizon, and made the case on your behalf that this situation is unfair. And he wants them to know that this is unacceptable. So he's proud of you. He's proud to stand with you by proxy in this effort. And really, let's stick together and win this fight. Thank you very much.
Next, we're going to have Brennen, the county executive.
Thank you. I'm proud to stand here with you today also. I've actually been on both sides most of my career in management, but when I first started my public service career in 1985, I was represented by the CWA. I've also done negotiations with the private sector, with Communication Workers of America, and then for the last 2 years teaching as an adjunct professor right over here at BU. I've actually been a union member myself in the United University Professional. So I know how important it is for union members to stand together for these things and protect the rights that you got with the Wagner Act in 1935, and then again with the Taft-Hartley Act in 1947. So we're with you.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Mayor of Binghamton, Matt Ryan.
Thank you very much, and thanks for letting us stand out here with you. This is a proud day for all of you to be out here fighting for your jobs, fighting for the middle class. $258 million 5 executives from Verizon made last year, and it's just ridiculous that they're trying to get you guys to take an average of $20,000 pay cut a year. This is a war, as Dan said, this is a war against the middle class, and we're not. And I'm glad you guys are going to stand up and not let it happen. We're here to support you. We're here to make sure it doesn't happen, and we're very proud to stand by you in your struggle for, like Dan said again, this is happening all across the country. They want to take workers' rights away. They want to take everybody's rights away, and have everybody. I think the wage earners that don't make any wages and don't have any pensions and don't have any health care, and just let the rich get richer and the middle class shrink and shrink. It can't continue to happen. It makes no sense. If we don't have people in this country making a decent wage and a living wage, they won't have any money to spend in the economy. I don't know what these people are thinking. They're idiots. So let's make sure that we continue this struggle. I'm sure I don't have to convince you of that. And we'll be here right with you to make this fight a success. Next year we have John Schaffer from Vestal.
Thank you for inviting me. I have to be the proud business agent of Labor 785 in Binghamton. Been a proud union member for 41 years. Verizon has forgotten who built the damn company and who runs the company. You're darn right. It was your fathers, your grandfathers, and you guys now. We stand behind you. I'm a town councilman of Vestal, running for supervisor. All right. And you know you got my unwavering support. Anything I can do, you just call. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. A quick note. awesome job. We were able to have that rat out there today. John
How's Charlie Terwilliger doing today? Next we have, let's see, we got 3 city council people here. Marty Gerchman.
As the mayor said, we're all really happy to be here and support. You know, for me, it's support of jobs, you know, and keeping the middle class strong in our community. We can't afford to lose any more jobs here, and as the mayor said, it doesn't make any sense to keep taking away from the middle class, because our economy's never going to grow, and you guys just need to stay strong and fight for what you've already been able to achieve. And you know, this company is you know, as I said, you know, it's made $19 billion or something in the last 5 years. You know, when is $1 billion not enough? So stay strong, and we all support you, and we'll do whatever we can to help you out. Thank you.
Webb, City Councilwoman.
There we go. A little technical difficulty. Can you guys hear me? Yeah! Are you fired up? Yeah! I just want to say, on behalf of my colleagues who are here today and those that were able to make it from Binghamton City Council, we stand 110% behind your efforts today. And I just want to say that it's unfortunate what's happening in our country today, and what I call a race to the bottom, where we are continuously sacrificing the many for the benefit of a few. And all our workers here today, I want to thank CWA, IBEW, Citizen Action of New York, all of our allies and all of the various labor groups across this southern tier area for standing strong in your belief that is the American dream, and that is to have access to equitable access to the goods of our society from birth. And this is a fight that is not just going to ensue solely with Verizon, but with all the corporations in our country that are taking the wealth out of our communities and putting it in their back pockets. And are we going to continue to stand for that?
No!
Are we going to continue to stand for that?
No!
So that's why I want to put one hand in the air, just to symbolize we need to send the message to everyone here in the southern tier, across New York State, across the Northeast, that we are one and we are not going away. Am I right? Yeah! Thank you. Now my esteemed colleague, and I get y'all fired up. Thank you, Citizen Action of New York. All right, my years of training. And my parents, actually. I come from a long line of, I call social agitators, progressive agitators. So I want to introduce my esteemed colleague, Councilman Massey, who will actually talk about tonight. We're actually going to do a resolution in support of your efforts here today.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Hey, folks, I'm really proud to be here with. I'm proud to be here with you today. I'm sorry that we have to be here today. I wish that Verizon would understand that what we believe in this country is good faith bargaining, and it seems like that's not happening. And I just wanted to say that, you know, the way that this affects the country, you know, this movement towards sort of an anti-labor movement that's going on, this is a dire time for us, I think, and we need to rally together and send a message that we're not going to let that trend continue. And why, you know, as a councilman, we're council people, we are elected at the lowest level, the local level, right? We have direct contact with our residents. And what this means for our residents is the potential for a loss of jobs in this community. A community that can't afford to lose any jobs. We can't afford to have people uprooted and relocated to other cities. That can't happen. And so City Council this evening will be voting on a resolution in support of you. In support of you. Yes. And we're asking for something very simple. We're asking for Verizon to come to the table and bargain in good faith. To come up with a contract that's fair to each one of you. You know, we're not saying, you know, give up your fiscal, you know, your progress, the security. You guys are the ones that built that. We're simply saying be fair. Be fair to your workers. Be fair to your employees. Be fair to this community. So we'll be thinking about you tonight. I know you have other labor business to do tonight, but if any of you can make it, you know, we'll be considering this tonight. We start around 6:30. All right, so keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Is that it? Everybody else? Just like to give a round of applause to the local politicians that came down here. We do appreciate it, and we hope you're going to stay there in the fight with us.
One other thing I want to mention really quick. Remember these people. Remember these people right now. They're here for us. Come election time, we're going to be there for you. Thank you so much.
Hey, just so everybody knows, if you want to hit lunch, there's businesses across the street that we can support. You know, we're out here every day basically, and they need to see the red shirts in their buildings.